welcome to Conversations and Opinions. I'm Clorissa.
I'm Tarvis.
I'm Shae.
And I'm Caronica. And today we're going to be talking about feelings are not facts.
What? Not. They are.
Do you believe that your feelings are facts?
Ooh.
Absolutely.
So, ladies, let's discuss it.
Okay. So why don't we start off with you telling us what's the true definition, the Merriam-Webster definition of feelings?
Okay. So, feelings is an emotional state or reaction, a belief, especially a vague or irrational one.
Irrational. Okay, I've got the definition.
That was what for feelings?
Do you need her to repeat it?
Yeah, because irrational, your feelings are your feelings.
Well,
but
these
go
are
ahead.
the definitions.
Okay.
And then facts are a thing that is indisputably the case, or a piece of information used as evidence or as part of a report or news article. So, facts. Indisputably the case. Without a doubt, it is exactly what it is. Okay?
And my feelings are exactly that. That's what I felt.
Okay.
So my feelings are. Go ahead, yeah.
Well, your feelings can't be facts because it can be disputed.
How can my feelings be disputed?
Because it's
if
only-
I felt it.
It's your belief.
I felt it.
Yes, but if it's a belief of something, that doesn't mean that it's a fact of something.
No, ma'am. So if you and I are arguing and I feel like you hurt me, it hurt my heart. So you can dispute it all day long, but you hurt my heart.
She can dispute that's not what she meant to do, but nobody can dispute what you actually felt as a result of the thing.
That right there.
And that's why it's not facts.
It is facts because I felt it.
That's your feelings. You did
I
feel
know.
it.
I'm gonna be torn on this one. I can already feel myself because I understand exactly where she's coming from. Because, like, if somebody says, "Oh, you're ugly," your feelings are hurt.
Yes.
The true fact is, my feelings are actually hurt.
Yes.
Like, that is a fact. I'm hurt.
And that's the truth.
Yes. Okay, so truth and facts are different.
Yes.
Okay.
Your truth is that your feelings are hurt. The fact is, I could have said, "Hey, your hair, like, I can see your hair, or your hair is not laid the right way, or why'd you do your hair like that?"
Yeah.
And I'm not trying. Your feelings are hurt, but the fact is that I was not trying to do so. You know what I mean? So it's facts. It can be disputed. If it can be disputed, it can't be facts. Like stepping on the glass. If you step on the glass and you
and
hurt,
she cut herself, she hurt. So you can dispute that, but she stepped on the glass and it
it's
hurt her.
evidence that she cut herself.
Oh, so the evidence is the supporting thing that
There's
makes it
facts,
an actual fact.
feelings.
Yes.
So it's
Look at
different
here.
types of things that can.
My feelings are facts. That goes back to perception and reality. Just like you said to me that with my delivery, people were encountering whatever they were encountering when I was delivering something, but that was not my intent. That's what they felt.
But it was still the truth, right? Is that what you're trying to say? Like,
No.
No, I'm saying so.
But that's why
perception-
you're basically telling me what I'm saying is correct, because if
Look, I'm waiting. I'm like, what?
because it's not a fact, it was not a fact either way, because it can be disputed. It can be disputed.
So
based on-
facts only exist when there is evidence, visual evidence to support the thing that makes it a fact.
Yes. Because your feelings are your belief. That's what I believe.
So what I believe is that your feelings can be facts depending on the situation. If you have evidence of that feeling being a fact, then it is a fact. But if you do not have evidence of it being a fact, and it's only an emotional feeling and not something that was physically done, or something that can physically, I can actually say this is the true evidence of what it is, then it is not a fact.
But you know, I disagree because
Come on
there are
now.
some things that don't have any visual evidence, but
Thank
it's
you.
a factual thing that happens.
Exactly.
Like a person getting, okay, so say for instance, I fell down a flight of stairs, period. Nobody saw it. There's no bruise.
But you have evidence because you fell down a flight of steps.
What's the evidence?
That was a physical
But
thing.
what's
What's the
evidence?
evidence? She said nobody was there.
What's the
So
evidence?
the evidence is your
She said
body.
no bruises.
There's no
She
bruises.
said no
Wait, wait,
bruises.
wait. the trauma that your body went through that showed evidence of your body being falling downstairs is your evidence.
But I can really feel that trauma if there's no.
But it's a physical evidence. You physically fell down the steps.
Right.
I didn't make a comment and say, "Oh, she fell down the steps." Now, if I say she fell down the steps, what's my evidence of her falling down the steps?
But see, it can't be okay. So
yes,
it still can't be. It can be facts because if you go to court and say I fell down, it can't be facts because if you go to court and say I fell down the stairs and nobody saw you, how's that fact?
But it is
she did.
She did. But all I'm saying is your feelings are
your body.
Your feelings are what they are. It's an emotional part of how you react to something.
Correct.
But it is not facts. Feelings waver. Feelings change. Facts are facts.
Wait.
If she fell down the steps, her evidence, she can go to the doctors and they was like, "Oh, I see where this and this. You're inside. There's some type of trauma inside your body if you fell down the steps."
So feelings are a response to facts.
Feelings are a response to facts. Okay.
So then, if feelings are a response to facts, how come my feeling isn't a fact? Because if whatever happened to me is my response to that fact, then my feelings are
I believe
a fact.
your feelings can be a fact, but it depends on the situation.
Well, this is a riddle. This is the riddle episode.
This is what I believe.
It's just that your feelings waver. Like my feelings today can be that I hate something.
So are we just speaking? Okay, then this can be made true if it's based on just emotional things.
But that's what feelings are. It's emotional.
Physical things, literally, you can be harmed by physical things happening too.
Yeah, but we're going by the definition. It says that it was an emotional reaction.
So emotional reaction. Feelings are not physical. They're just emotional? Because I
got a better question. Who makes what Webster say accurate? Who makes any of this accurate?
So if someone...
Because there's no rules to this, remember? So what makes it factual now?
If someone tells you that, hey, you were following me, that's their feelings that you were following me. You know you wasn't following them. So does their feelings facts, even though you know that you were not following them?
But what if you were actually following them and they called you out on it, but they just don't have proof? So now that makes it not a fact too.
The proof is if you saw them following you and you have proven that they were following you, then it's facts. If someone goes to court, if someone hurts someone physically and they are going to court because they physically hurt them and they have evidence and things like that, then there is facts to that.
And that's why in a court of law things are admissible, not admissible, because there's eyewitness testimony, there's all these different things.
Because our emotional
So I'll give you that because you keep referencing court. I'm talking about relationships. I'm talking about relationships with a marriage, friendships, or whatever. So you're trying to tell me that in any relationship that I have, that my feelings aren't facts, no matter what I've encountered with this individual. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
For me, I'm going to tell you about for me.
Okay.
For me, is if you asked me 6 months ago or even a year ago, I would have said feelings are facts.
Okay.
But I understand that this person has their own truth.
Absolutely.
And I have my own truth.
Correct.
So neither are facts because we all have a perception of this situation.
Oh my goodness.
Well, hold on. That perception is subject as well. Yep. Again.
But it's exactly.
Again, I'm going to go back to my original question. Just because it's in Webster doesn't make it right, doesn't make it a fact. Because who says that what we read is a fact?
Well, whose facts is right? If your fact, if we are arguing that your fact is one thing, if you're in a relationship and you see it one way, they see it one way, and you're like, well, mine is facts. And theirs is facts.
But I get that. But hold on. I get that because you are allowed to, I can't discount what you're feeling. I could never do that because that's what you felt. So in my eyes, if that's what you felt, that's a fact because you felt that. Who am I to say, oh no, that ain't right because you felt it?
Shae got the solution.
Go ahead. Come on.
All I'm trying to say is for instance, when you were speaking about relationships, if you're in a relationship with a man and a man cheats on you and you feel that he's cheating on you, and then you go out and you find out that he's physically cheating on you because you actually saw him, you saw the female even probably contacted you. That's a fact because your feeling end up being true.
Okay.
But sometimes I can be in a relationship and because I have insecurities with myself or I got stuff going on with me, I can be thinking that someone has something going on with them because of my insecurities, and the truth is, it's just me playing my mind playing tricks on me.
Well, I disagree with that too, because a woman's intuition ain't.
But did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? There's a difference.
Never.
There's a difference.
Some episodes of Snapped where she was off the mark.
Hey. There is a difference between you actually feeling like your husband or somebody is messing around on you, and you actually knowing for a fact that he did it, and you found proof with it. Now, I'm not saying that even though you might be thinking, oh, he's cheating on me, but I didn't find facts. Not saying it's not the truth, but what I'm saying is you don't have evidence of it. So until you have evidence of the physical, then it's not a fact. It's not a fact until you have evidence.
I mean, I get what you're
I'm more
saying.
inclined to go with what she said about feelings can be facts depending on the situation.
Yes,
because I mean that is true. That if you are in a situation, your feelings can turn it. So I guess for me, is truth and facts the same thing?
Let's see what
That's the thing, because it's like, if my truth is just my personal belief system, my feelings that are guiding me toward my personal belief system is just my truth. Is that the same thing as a fact? Are truth
and is there
and fact
a personal
the same
truth
thing?
and then there's a universal truth?
Dang.
But hold on, what's the universal truth?
Because my personal truth can be something within my
Your own
personal
beliefs,
household, my own. But is that a truth? Because you know how some parents, they've had a horrible relationship with their husband, and now they believe that all men are horrible, and now they want to take it to the whole world. All men are bad.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
okay.
So there's a personal and a.
When you think of facts and you think of truth, they're basically the same from what I'm saying. If you think of it like this, it's a fact or a reality.
Wait,
that's the perception.
That's what the definition of truth is.
Yeah, in fact,
read it.
It's a reality.
Read it.
It's that which is true or in accordance with fact or reality.
Dang.
Fact is still a belief. Truth is a belief. So is what you believe is true is what you're going to believe is your facts.
So you said fact and truth is your belief?
Is that what you said?
A fact or belief that is accepted as true is truth.
Okay, so I believe you heard me.
So
I felt that. So
I'm not saying that you're.
Okay, so that's my truth.
Okay, see, when we got to break down belief.
So but see, this is the thing. What you felt is what you felt, and there's nothing wrong with you having that feeling.
I'm not dismissing the what you felt part, but what you feel today might not what you feel tomorrow.
But I'm just again talking about in relationships. So in a relationship, you're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have difficult conversations. And some of those conversations can cause your feelings to be hurt.
Which are a fact.
Come on.
They actually hurt.
Or it can be insecurity. Or it can be an insecurity.
Yeah,
because just because somebody told you the truth about something, that means that you was insecure about the situation that they told you about.
Oh my God.
Well, I raised my hand about my delivery, my mouth, this, that, and the other. So when it comes to me, I'm not offended by it because I know that's a truth. I get offended about when you start to use me. So when I tell
that's
you,
a different situation.
But what I'm saying is, when you talk about my delivery, okay, and you say, my delivery rubs you the wrong way, or I don't like the way, I can't discount that, okay? Because that's what you feel.
So you count it as their truth.
Absolutely. I'm never going to discount what you feel in any situation because those are your feelings. That's your truth. So in my mind, I have to respect what you feel, what you deem as your true reality. Who am I to say that that's not your reality? We can agree to disagree because you always say on most of our podcasts, there's no rules to this thing. So again, I'll go back. Just because we read a dictionary description, who wrote the dictionary? Who gave that made it right? Just like when you go to school and you read books, who says that's accurate? Somebody wrote it. That's what they believed. That's what their truth is to the subject matter. So you can't.
But what I'm just saying is that we going, because what we do in the United States of America is go by definitions. So what I'm saying,
who says what we're doing in the United States of America is correct?
That's a different podcast. But what I'm saying that what we do, that's what we do. We go by definitions of everything we do in life. Do we not? I mean, that's how we base everything.
Our words, live our life.
So if we're going by the definition, like I said, I'm not disagreeing. I understand completely what you're saying, because I thought that. But when
so what
even watching that
–
show,
Thank you.
What changed your opinion? Like with the 6 months ago to now,
yes.
what happened that you?
So watching these different shows and watching, because sometimes when you're looking at self, you kind of don't get it.
Yeah.
So when you
say which show too, which show maybe?
What was that name of the?
Which one?
One of the love
Put a ring on it.
Yeah. So they had a dating show that who the therapist was talking, and she was laying it down to these people, and she was like, your facts are not, your feelings are not facts. And when she broke it down, I was like, you know what, they ain't. Because feelings waver, like it changes. Like way I feel today, like way I might feel 6 months, they're just not facts.
Stop right there, but you said today in 6 months, but in that very moment of whatever transpired, your feelings are facts.
That's
because
your
that
feelings
happens.
are feelings. But that's how I felt.
In that
that's what it
incident of
is.
that particular situation of that show, the truth is, when that particular person had a feeling about their relationship or the person they were with, it was more like the person who they was getting that feeling from didn't intend or believe that they was delivering it in a way this person took it.
But just because somebody's delivery ain't what they meant, don't mean that it wasn't what you received.
No, I'm not saying that it wasn't what you received.
So you
wait.
don't
But if this is the thing. If she says you don't love me, and I'm saying, what are you talking about? I do love you. You can't tell me that I don't love you. But you telling me that I don't love you. So your feeling of how I feel about something about you is not a fact. That's how
it's just how you feel.
It's just how you feel. If you tell me, if I say to you, you don't love me, and you say, Shae, what are you talking about? I do love you. I said, no, your actions and how I feel that you're doing shows me that you don't love me. You say, Shae, look, you can't tell me that I don't love you. So what I'm saying is, just because I feel that doesn't mean all the time that is what you are trying to come at me with.
And sometimes it's just your feelings, because we all are different individuals.
Absolutely.
And we all have different love languages.
Correct.
So your feelings should be listened to. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying your feelings should be listened. It shouldn't be dismissed. But your feelings are just not facts. It's your feelings. I feel this way. I feel like you hurt me. I feel like you did this. I feel like that. But that's because you feel that way doesn't mean that the way you feel is a fact.
And it could be just for that moment.
Because that's the feeling you are experiencing.
That's your feeling.
But it could be at that moment, because you could be feeling like that because of so many things going on in the day, and then something I did just triggered something, and so now you're feeling like I'm not doing something, or I'm coming at you with unlove. And the truth is, you just went through something that day.
It's
emotional.
emotional.
And it all built up, and now all of a sudden you feeling like
it's
emotional.
Love. It's emotional.
But what about when both sides agree to the thing that you said? Okay, using the husband and wife thing. You feel, I'm hurt, you cheated. I'm hurt. He says, you're right, I cheated, you're hurt. Period. Now is it a fact because both of the parties involved?
It's a situation that has happened and you both agreed.
Even though you didn't have proof or you didn't see
but
it.
you both have agreed. That is
okay.
But there's no
it's a fact because you both agreed.
Yes, I cheated on you.
So his agreement is the evidence.
Right.
So he gave you his evidence. He just told on himself.
But he could have just been saying that.
Now if he would have said, now if he would have lied, and that would have been
you walk into there and they are looking for someone who has committed a murder, and you walk in there and say that
she said was, and keep me straight. She said They were having a conversation.
Uh-huh.
He just admitted, but there was no evidence.
His
so
admission
His
is
admission
evidence.
court of law. Which
It
don't
is
always told him. No,
Admission is not evidence?
no.
Thank you,
Right.
right.
A confession on camera.
Well, they probably
and
shouldn't have
still
did
get
that.
Convicted.
They probably shouldn't have
That's
did that.
what I'm trying.
But if you and your husband, I don't know about no court of law, but what I'm telling you is, if a person tells me that he cheated on me and he agrees
That's
with me
the evidence.
apologizing,
Yeah.
then you have told
Yeah.
me, unless you
But
slept
again-
something wrong. Why would you agree and tell me that you slept
Come
around
on now.
on
What I
me?
was
Don't
asking
really-
about
Purpose.
is if it's because if feelings are just feelings and not facts. But even forget the whole boyfriend component,
yeah.
just the relationship between them. If she says, Tarvis, you don't love me because of what you just did, and you say, wow, that thing I did was wrong.
But it doesn't mean that I don't love you.
Right. But what if she did agree that
That she did not. If she agreed and said, I just really don't love you, this is
Now
the reason
it's-
why I did it. Then
Yeah.
my feeling was fact.
But if she's understanding where you coming from, but don't necessarily agree with you, then what is it? Everybody's
What is she not agreeing with?
That I don't love you when you said.
So that's why I'm saying
It's
sometimes feelings cannot or can be fact.
Depending
Because
on-
if she says to me, "No, I do love you," then that was just my feeling, not the fact.
'Cause you
My
can't tell
fact is
somebody
she
else
agreed and
what
said
they
yes.
don't love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, but to me, what you felt in that moment was factual because it was factual to you.
It was my perception of the
Until
situation.
we had a conversation.
But it wasn't a fact.
It was just your feelings.
Dang.
Because feelings are feelings.
Feelings are feelings.
It wasn't
It's
a
two separate
fact.
words. It's feelings and it's facts. Feelings
My
are your
perception
emotions.
of the situation it made me feel a certain way. And once we